I'm here with Karissa Maughan, a recent graduate in business management from Utah. Thank you for being with us on the show today. One of the things that's different about you than most students here is that you are a hairstylist.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about where you went to school, because you have a certificate or
a license. Yeah.
A license. Sorry, a license. Yeah. Where'd you go to school? How long was that? Tell me about that.
So I went to school at New Horizons Beauty College. It's in Utah.
Okay.
It's kind of by Utah State up in Logan. I picked that school over because Utah has a lot of beauty schools, but I picked that one because to graduate you have to put in so many hours. So you have to put in 2,000 hours, plus you have to do all of so many services. So you have to do like 400 haircuts before you can graduate.
Oh, wow.
Stuff like that. And at the other schools, all your practice is on mannequins. But at New Horizons, it's done on real people.
Wow.
So by the time you leave school, you already know what you're doing.
Yeah, you've done 400 real haircuts. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow, great. Now, how long were you at the school for?
So I went to school full time, so I did my hours in a year, which is really fast. It takes most people 2 years.
Yeah.
So I just went every day and did it as fast as I could.
So is the structure, I think one thing most people are interested in is how does it differ from a college like BYU-Hawaii. So is the structure, you don't do credit hour like classes that there's a GE requirement,
right.
Or it's more like you just have to complete these hours and these 400 haircuts, and
right.
that's literally it?
It's kind of like a technical college.
Okay.
So basically if you wanted to study mechanics and you went to a technical college, you would just study mechanics, get in and learn everything you could about it, and be done. And that's how it is with cosmetology. You just go to school and you learn everything that there is to learn about it, and then you can graduate.
Okay.
There's no math and history and stuff that other classes that don't really pertain to your major. But we still had chemistry courses, and we still had anatomy courses, things that pertain to what we wanted to learn.
Right.
So everything was relevant.
So it was broader, but still relevant.
Right.
Interesting. And is it sort of like the credit hour idea though, or were those classes the chemistry, the anatomy classes?
So you did class the first hour, and then the salon, because we were in a salon, and that would open, and then as long as we were staying there that day, we'd be clocked in.
Okay.
And so those would be our hours.
Okay. And you weren't paid, I imagine, during the hours.
No.
That'd be too good to be true. Way too good to be true. Okay, here's a funny question for you. How many guys were in your class?
None.
Zero. It is a female-only area, apparently. No, I'm just kidding. There are guys who do hairstyling and things like that, but obviously some are females.
After I graduated, there was one that came to school, but
okay.
While I was there, no guys.
All right.
So.
And then, so you have class the first hour of the day, and then you do, 6 hours in the salon, something like that, whatever the rest of the hours are. And so then does that class vary? Because you mentioned you do, chemistry, or is it literally this is the same class, but this week we're going to talk about chemistry, this week we're going to talk about anatomy, or was it actually different classes with different professors?
No. So we had a textbook that was this thick.
Oh, wow.
It's huge. And it's $400. But we would go through that, and it's stuff that our instructors have studied and understand, and so they were teaching us.
Okay, yeah. So it wasn't once again, not like a 4-year college where there's the different classes. It was basically a homeroom class where they just taught you everything that first hour.
Yeah.
That's really interesting. That's really cool. I never knew that about hair school.
Yeah.
Hair school.
Cosmetology.
Yeah. So then, do you prefer to be called a cosmetologist? What, a hairstylist? What's the proper word?
I like stylist, but because I do other things.
Oh, okay.
I do spa services too, so cosmetologist kind of covers it all.
Wait, you guys learned how to do when you say spa stuff, I mean spa massages?
Not massages, more waxing, facials.
Oh.
stuff like that.
I'm a guy, you know, we don't
That's
do
okay.
things. Guys are like, we sit in the hot tub and we're like, this is what life's all about, you know. We're not much more complicated than that. I'm not saying women are, oh gosh, never mind. I'm married, I'm safe here. So then I guess my next question is, you had your license. Why'd you come to a 4-year college? What happened there?
I really wanted to understand business and the business side of it. I've always wanted to have my own salon. So, I mean, studying business management, marketing, and entrepreneurship combined with cosmetology, it all just kind of goes together.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So you literally were just like, I want to do a business marketing type of degree? And,
Yeah.
And so why'd you choose BYU-Hawaii?
I didn't choose BYU-Hawaii.
Oh.
Well, it's kind of interesting. So I graduated, and I was working in a salon for a couple years, and I knew I wanted to go back to school. I thought about getting my master's in cosmetology, but it didn't feel right, I guess. And so I just kept praying and trying to figure it out. And one day a girl came into my salon and she needed a haircut, and she's like, yeah, I'm super excited because my friend just got into BYU-Hawaii. And I was like, that's it?
That was your son?
Yeah. So I applied and moved out 4 months later because I was instantly accepted.
That's awesome.
It was crazy.
That's one of my favorite things about this school is that everyone has a good story about why they came here, you know?
People are meant to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Now we just kind of wanted to ask you to do a little demonstration, some of the crazy hairstyling stuff. You could try it with my hair. My hair is disgusting, I feel like personally. Or we could have our lovely assistant, Olivia. You want to come on here? And what's the perfect kind of hair for a girl who wants to keep her hair the same when it's on the beach, right? Not to get in the water, but just, to do some photos or whatever. What's that gram hair, for the gram, the Instagram? What do they got to do?
If you want your hair mostly down, but you want to switch it up, I would just do a braid down the side. So because she wants her hair left down, but she wants to switch it up because it is a special occasion, I'm just going to do a braid down the front. So it's going to keep her hair out of her face, but she's still going to have it down how she likes it and how she feels comfortable with it. So basically I'm just doing a French braid down the front. So you start it out as a normal braid, but then you just pull in pieces of hair and you'll twist in. Hair is different. Between every single person, hair is different because it can be super curly, it can be super straight, it can be in between. Some people have the back of their head super curly and the top really straight, or some people have really thick hair, really thin hair. People have coarse hair. It's all different. So cuts and styles don't necessarily work on the same people. You have to alter it depending on their hair.
What are some of the common hair differences you see at BYU-Hawaii?
In general, Asian hair is very straight and it's very coarse. So it won't necessarily hold a curl or stay in an updo that you do. Polynesian hair is usually very curly.